Yo, 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 what's going on, my fantastic family and friends? It is your boy, Mr. Dominique, aka the Scorpio King, baby. Right back at you with another episode of Dom's World from right up top. You, you know my routine because you got your world and I got mine's. Now, what are we chopping up this morning? What are we chopping up? I think this is a pretty good one, all right? I think this is a pretty good one for my chosen ones out there. What we chopping up is people change after being with us, okay? People change after being in a relationship with us, in a relationship of any sort, whether it's a friendship, whether it's your significant other, whether it's just friends with benefits. No matter what the situation is, whether it's a coworker and y'all work together, like y'all together every day, so they have that relationship of being around you every day for a certain long period of time. People change after dealing with us, and I need you to know that that's a fact. Now, for better or for worse, that's their choice on how they change. It's up to them. Like, we don't go into a situation with people looking for them to change. We are who we are. We're just the way we are. But because of who we are, because of how we love, because of how we treat those people that we care for, that we consider a friend or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever, because of how we love them, how we treat them, because of who we are and how God made us, because of our vibrations, because of our chemistry, because of everything about us, when they no longer have us in their life, they change. They change because it is when they don't have us in their life anymore that they realize who we were to them, what we were to them, what we brought to the table when they didn't see it then. They appreciate the type of person we were then, because they don't have it now. You see, chosen ones, we make the absolute best friends, hands down. When you have a chosen one that decides to be your friend, that chooses you as a friend, you have somebody that's in your corner for a lifetime. You understand? Like you have somebody you can hide the body with. That's the loyalty of a chosen one to their friend. You got somebody that you can hide the body with, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are a friend till the end. All right? Like Chucky told Andy, I'm your friend till the end. And that's how we are as long as that same loyalty is felt by us in return. Not only shown to us, but like if we feel your loyalty towards us, if we feel your love towards us, then we got your back for a lifetime. We got your back as long as there's air in our body to breathe. We got your back. And a lot of times people don't appreciate that when we're in their situation with them, and they don't appreciate that until we're no longer in that situation with them. And chosen ones, you know what I'm talking about, because old friends have tried to come back and be your friend again. Ex-lovers have tried to come back and be with you again. And a lot of times, chosen ones, we've gone back and forth to exes because we can. Like, we could bounce back to an ex because that's the effect that chosen ones have on, people that they go into relationships with. And when I say we could bounce back to them, I don't mean like in a way where it's toxic. I'm not talking about toxicity. I'm talking about just because a person could break a chosen one's heart, dump them and move on. And then they'll come back and try to be with that chosen one. And the chosen one has the option of taking them back or bouncing back into their life or not. That's what I mean when I say a chosen one could bounce back into your life, because chances are you'll take them. Like, if a chosen one tries to come back years later to you for some reason, you'll probably take them back because you will have already wanted them back anyway. You just decided not to, swallow your pride and go after them. But if the chosen one comes back to you, 9 times out of 10, they'll take you back because they want you back anyway. But there are those who don't wait for you to come back. They come back after the chosen one. They come back because they realize what they had was a good thing. These are my experiences, and I know these have to be your experiences, chosen ones. Okay? You know, my exes keep in touch or have kept in touch with me. You know, like I've experienced bad breakups like anybody, but not a lot, you know. And even when I've had situations where we were just friends with benefits, we were just friends, I've never had those situations go bad, because just being the kind of person I am, I still dealt with those situations with respect. I still, you know, my whole thing used to be, when I'm with you, I'm with you. And even though you may not be my girlfriend, you're going to feel like you're my girlfriend. I'm going to treat you like you're my woman. When I'm with you, I'm with you. And that was even when I was a bachelor, when I was single and dating. So if I'm with you, I'm with you. And so I think a lot of times women just respect that, even though they know they may not be the only one in your life. But when you're with them, it's all about them. And so I think chosen ones just understand the nature of any situation they put themselves in, and they still show love. Like if you're my coworker and we become friends, you're going to feel like you're my best friend. You're going to feel like you're my homie. You're going to feel like you're my ace. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I'm going to treat you. You know, even though I know in my mind we're just coworkers, but when I'm with somebody, I'm with that person. You know what I'm saying? If I'm with another male coworker, you know, and we working together, we gonna have fun together. You know, if we around each other 8, 6, 7, 8 hours a day, we gonna have fun together. You know, that's just how we are as chosen ones. I'm going to be me regardless. See, chosen ones, we can't help but be ourselves regardless. So no matter if I'm with my wife, if it's someone I'm calling my wife or I'm calling her my girlfriend, you're going to get me regardless. If I'm with my best friend, my actual real best friend, or if I'm with just a guy who I work with, we're just coworkers, you're still going to get me regardless. So chosen ones, we are who we are. No matter who we with, no matter what the situation is. And people, when you are who you are, and if you have that magnetism of drawing people into you naturally, and that's just who you are, then people are going to love you no matter what. A girlfriend's going to love you. A jump off is going to love you. You know, your cousins are going to love you. Your family's going to love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are going to love you just because that's just who you are. They just love you for being you. Man, you know what? Even your haters love you. Even your haters, chosen ones, you need to understand that I'm not talking about an enemy. Okay, an enemy is jealous and envy of you. So I'm not talking about an enemy, but even your haters love you. See, your haters, they actually love to hate you. It's weird to say that, but they hate you, but they love to hate you. Like they love it. It's because haters are just haters. Haters just hate on people because that's just what they do. But chosen ones, they love to hate you. They don't despise you. They don't wish you were dead and gone. They actually love to hate you. They respect you, but they can't help but hate on you because they wish they were you. But your enemies, that's a different story, okay? But people, they just change after encounters with chosen ones. Even if a one-on-one conversation with a chosen one, a random conversation at standing in line at a grocery store, or standing in line to pay a bill or something. A random conversation with a chosen one could just make somebody's day, brighten their day, make them feel better. That's just who we are. Listen, friends who have betrayed me, okay, who have betrayed me in the past, they have tried to come back into my life, male and female. You know, and the weird thing is, it's really weird when it's males. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys, you understand what I'm saying? Like, if at one point in time you were cool with a certain dude, and then for whatever reason y'all don't rock together no more, you know, and this person showed you their true colors, they actually betrayed you. Because I know what it feels like to be betrayed. Growing up, I tell you, it's easy for me to make friends, but it was the challenge for me was to try to figure out who were the right people to trust, who were my real friends and who weren't my real friends. I can make friends easily, but it's up to me to cipher out who the fake ones are. Discernment, clairvoyance. But I remember being betrayed by, someone who I thought was a friend of mine in the past. And I've been betrayed a few times, but this one particular moment that I'm thinking of, or person I'm thinking of, they actually tried to come back and be my friend all throughout my 20s. They just kept popping up would always find out where I lived at and would show up. And I just wouldn't have, I'm telling you, once I decide to cut you off, you are cut off. But it takes you may actually get by. You get a couple passes with me because people are flawed. You could be a shady person and be around me, and you may actually get to pull off your shadiness a couple times because people are flawed. I'm going to give you a couple passes depending on how bad the situation affects me. I don't just cut people off after 1 or 2 times. But 3 or 4, that's another story. And one time, depending on how bad it is, how bad it affects me. You know what I'm saying? But chosen ones, once we cut you off, you cut off. You no longer exist, and no matter how bad, and I will forgive you. I forgave this person that betrayed me. I forgave them. I allowed them back in my house to sit on my couch and have a conversation with me after forgiving them a few different times. But I just still wouldn't hang out with them afterwards. Eventually, they got the point and gave up. But I gave them the peace of forgiveness. I gave them that. But I didn't give them me again. I didn't give them my spirit, my peace, my mind, my body, my soul. I didn't give them the friendship again. And to this day, I know that person regrets that because I was, we are real friends. Unconditional. I love you unconditionally as a friend. I understand the misunderstood. There's so many people that I have been cool with, that I'm still cool with to this day, that a lot of people be like, I can't mess with her, or I can't mess with him. Like, Dominique, I don't see how you even deal with that person. And my whole thing is they ain't done nothing to me that I'm aware of. I don't have a reason to have an issue with them. So therefore, I have no issue with them. But I understand the misunderstood. I really, truly do. Like, oftentimes there are people that are so misunderstood. I understand them. We cool with each other. We have a respect for one another. And everybody else around me will be like, I can't do him, or I can't do her. And I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just who I am. But when you cut off, you cut off. Believe that. I've seen karma come back around and bite people in the ass that have betrayed me, that have dogged me out. And this goes back to a conversation I had before where I say, when you come at me, you ain't coming at me. You actually got to get through God to try to get to me. But when you come after me, you get God's attention. So that's why I don't even fight my battles, chosen ones. I don't have to. God gave me the peace of mind, and he told me, don't you worry about none of that. Let me handle that. Whatever's going on, talk to me, let me know, and I got this. Keep on doing what I told you to do. Keep on trucking, moving forward, and stay on the mission that I put you on, and let me handle your haters and your enemies. I give my problems up to God. Literally, I'll say a prayer, I give it up to God, and I move on. I ain't got time. And I've seen God work. I've seen things happen to people that have done me wrong in the past, and I've seen the karma. I've seen the judgment. That's how I know when you come at me, you ain't coming at me, you coming at God. So you've been warned. But that's for all chosen ones. When you come at chosen ones, you coming at God's children at a time that God needs his children out there speaking right now. In such dark times, evil time, God needs us out there doing what we're doing. So when you come at us, you're trying to block his message, you will get dealt with. You've been warned. Okay? In closing, people change after dealing with us chosen ones. They change for better or for worse, because once we're no longer in their life, they realize what they had. And they try to come back. And when they realize they can't come back, they learn a lesson that next time someone like that is in my life, I'm going to do better. I'm going to do right. And they change. But then sometimes people become bitter and angry because we don't let them back in our life, and then they become even worse than what they were before because they live in that bitter and frustration and anger. And then they'll blame us for how they are. Whatever, when it comes to that situation, you brush that off and just don't even care. Don't even care about something like that because that's who they are, and that's not going to get any better whether you're in their life or not. But for those who change for the better, that's a good thing. And yeah, it may have took you to not be in their life anymore, but they're a better person now. And that was the mission for God all along. Remember, some people in your life for a season, and that's it. They in there for a winter, a spring, a summer, or a fall, and then they're in there for no longer than that, okay? If you like what you hear, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for all notifications, like and share your boy videos. I'm Mr. Dominique, a.k.a. the Scorpio King, saying peace. One love, stay blessed, keep your vibrations up here. I love you. Chosen ones, people change after dealing with us. Whether it's for better or for worse, they change after they've had an encounter with us. Believe that. Your boy is out.